Students watching, welcome to our arithmetic lesson. Now we have been visiting a place in arithmetic, and the place that we're visiting has elephants and tigers and hippos and monkeys. Students watching, where are we visiting? And Savvy, where have we been visiting in arithmetic?
Zoo.
We've been going to the zoo, and in our last lesson we learned a song together. Let's do this. Everyone stand. Students watching, you join us. Let's sing our new song, Visit the Animals in the Zoo.
We'll visit the animals that live in the zoo. Zebra, gorilla, giraffe, kangaroo, elephant and monkey, alligator, bear, lion and tiger and yak will be there. Antelope and buffalo, panda, bear too. God made all the animals that live in the zoo.
Since that song is so new, why don't we stay standing? We'll try it together again. Visit the animals.
We'll visit the animals that live in the zoo. Zebra, gorilla, giraffe, kangaroo, elephant and monkey, alligator, bear, lion and tiger and yak will be there. Antelope and buffalo, panda, bear too. God made all the animals that live in the zoo.
Nice job. You can have a seat. I am ready for just a little bit of help. And students watching, perhaps you can be able to tell us really quickly too what I need some help with. But over here on my sideboard, I have some numbers that I think have a little bit of a problem. Students watching, do I have my numbers in the counting order? Is that the way we count our numbers? And boys and girls in the classroom, they are shaking my heads no at me. So I need some really good helpers who can take our numbers and put them in the right order. Why don't we start with Hayden? Hayden, come take these purple numbers and start with the number we count first all the way to our ending number. For our green numbers, let's have Emery come put these in order. And oh dear, I see a big problem with this zoo animal. Do you see it, students watching? Is that the way my zoo animal is supposed to look? Titus, you don't think this guy looks right, do you? Why don't you come up and put these numbers in order and we'll figure out what puzzle this zoo animal is. Now, while they're doing that, we're going to take a little bit of time to figure out what number you see on my screen. Love how quickly Hayden and Emery sat down. Students watching, why don't you start with this one? Tell me, how many zebras do you see? And I'm ready for Savvy. Savvy, tell me how many zebras we have.
2.
Now stand fast.
2.
That's it, we have 2, and there we can see even our number word 2. Moving on to this one, here's our little cubs. Victoria was ready to go.
It's a 4.
It's a 4, and students watching, do you agree? And they said yes, they did agree. Great job, Victoria, we have 4. Boys watching, tell me how many flamingos. And check their answer for me. Kobe, how many flamingos?
1.
Stand fast to answer.
1.
That's it, there's 1 flamingo, there's our number 1 and our number word 1. Girls watching, how many monkeys? And check that answer for me, please, Aslan.
5.
5 monkeys is absolutely correct. Good for you. Let's do just one more. Help me out. How many tigers do you see, Aria? Pretty smile. 3. And do you agree, Ava?
Yes.
She says she agrees. I know our students watching did too. Let's take a moment and let's come over here and check to see the work that our students in the classroom did. Oh, students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, do you see the great big smile on my face? There is a reason I have a great big smile on my face, not only because you did such a nice job at doing things correctly, but do you see how neatly they did this on our board? Hayden, Emery, and Titus, what careful workers you are. That pleases me, but more importantly, it pleases God. Why don't we have Hayden stand up? Hayden had our purple numbers. Girls watching, you count with Hayden, and let's see if she got them in the counting order.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And that's it, girls watching. And Hayden, I know that you agree with your numbers. Excellent. Hayden can have a seat. Let's have Emery stand up. And boys watching, you count right along with Emery. Count for us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good for you, Emery. Over here, Titus. Oh, you made my picture look so much better. Titus, what was this really a picture of?
Tiger.
It was a tiger. And Titus, could you count our numbers for us? Let's see if you did a good job.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Absolutely perfect. Good job, Titus, and students watching. I hope that you knew how to get those numbers in the correct order. Now, boys and girls in our classroom and students watching, you may need to reach right close to you and gather together some counting sticks, because we want to be able to show about our numbers, and I want to be able to see if you can not only count that number, but you can show me that number as well. Let's do something. Let's begin with this number right here. Students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, show me with either sticks or straws your counting object, this number. Nice, Titus had it so quickly. Good, Kobe had his. Fantastic. Benjamin, students watching, I see that you have yours as well. Go ahead and tell me the number that you see, the number you're holding up, Trey. Louder.
1.
1 is correct. Let's go into this one right here. Show me with your counting sticks this number. Remember, Kobe, think with your mind and not with your mouth. I'm glad you're getting it, though. Fantastic. Kobe, why don't you come on up, bring up your counting sticks, and we'll see if you got it right. Boys watching, you check right along with Kobe. All right, how many sticks do you have, Kobe?
1, 2, 3, 4.
And that's exactly the number that we have. Good job, Kobe. You can have a seat. Let's move on to this number. Girls watching, you be ready to share this number with me. Nice. Good, I see them really quickly. Good for you. Victoria, come on up to the front, share your number. And Victoria, as you're coming up, what number is this? It is. Show our students watching. Hey, Victoria, they couldn't see you. Come show them. Oh, and I like that smile too. What do you have, Victoria? How many sticks? Count them for me.
1, 2.
She's got 2. And girls watching, I hope you had that too. Let's do another one together. Show me this number. Nice. You were ready fast. Aslan, you coming up to the front. And Aslan, share with our students watching how many counting sticks you have.
3.
That's it. And students watching, I hope you had that. Let's do just one more together. Thanks, Aslan. Love that smile you shared. Just check that. Got it, Kobe. You're being really fast. Good job, Ava. Oh, I see it, Hayden. You got it, Emery. Wow, Titus is speedy. All right, boys watching, show me your counting things. And just tell me, how many do you have in your hand, Ava?
5.
She has 5, and that's exactly what I have right here on my card as well. Now we're going to take our counting sticks, and students watching, you do the same. Just put them right in front of you. You can slide them away. We're going to move on to another activity. I want you to notice something on my screen. Now over here, I have some blocks, and these blocks, they kind of have numbers on this side, but they also have a number at the bottom. I want to be able to show by coloring to show the number that's at the bottom of my blocks. So students watching, would you tell me the number of blocks I need to color? And Benjamin, tell me the number you see at the bottom.
2.
It is. It is the number 2. Well, to do this correctly, I need to do something. I can notice on the sides of my blocks that I have some numbers. This means I'm not coloring in any blocks at all. This, Kobe, means I'm coloring in 1 block. This means I color in 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, how many blocks should I color in, students watching? And Benjamin, remind us again, how many blocks should I color in?
2.
I should color in 2 blocks. What we're going to do is we'll count 1, 2, and we'll be able to draw a line. But here's how I want to do it. I want to draw from my number 2 over. And I could take the time and I could fill in every single part just like when I'm coloring on a beautiful picture. But I need to go quickly because there's a lot of things we need to do. So the best way to do it is to draw a line, check 2, goes with 2, and that's the number of blocks I need to color. And then I'm just going to zigzag, zigzag. And how many blocks did I fill in, boys watching? And Savvy, how many blocks did I fill in?
2.
Stand to answer.
2.
That's just right. And that's exactly the number that you can see at the bottom. I checked my 2 with my 2, and I can even count 1, 2, and I've colored in 2 dots. Now I want to see if I have some really sharp people in our classroom who can come up to the front and they can help me with our blocks that we have right here. I want to see if they can take that skill that we just learned and color in the right number of blocks. Why don't we have right here at our blue box, we're going to have Emery come up. And Emery, choose your pen. Notice the number of blocks you need to color in and check those numbers together. Come on over here to our next one, to our purple box, and let's have Aria come up to the front. And Aria, check your number and see exactly what you need to do. While they're doing that, good for you, I need a little bit of help. I need to have some people who can identify my number. Let's start with this first one here. Good, so remember what we did, and then you just check it right there. Do you remember what you need to do? Okay, then you can go ahead and do it. Check this first number for me. Students watching, what number do you see? And I see Ava smile really quickly. Ava, what's my number?
1.
Excellent job. Go to this one, Savvy.
5.
Fast answer. Victoria,
3.
you did it. Ready for girls watching? And Hayden.
2.
Good job. Oh, this one's going to be a little bit more challenging. Let's see if you can figure it out from this side, boys watching. And Trey, check their answer. Really fast, Trey.
4.
4 is the right answer, and if we check on the front, we can see that number as well. Let's come over here and let's see how they're doing. Okay, let's pause for just a moment. Emery, I'm going to have you stand to the side right here. Emery, do you notice the number that's at the bottom? What number do you see?
4.
It is the number 4. Did you match the number 4 to the number 4? So what do we need to do to fix it? What should we do?
4.
That's it. So I'm going to grab this from you, and let's see. Should I draw my line to right there and we're good? Right there, is that 4? Do I match 4 and 4? No, it isn't. Where should I go? That's right, 1 more, because 4 is 1 more than 3. I'll draw my line going across. Zig, zag, and air high 5. That's it. Good job, Emery. That's how we'll do it. Coming over here. Oh, Aria, she is really working hard at this one, isn't she, students watching? Aria, I think you've got the right idea. What are we matching to? What's our number?
3.
That's it. Show me where you need to draw to.
Here.
To point to the number. That way we can match it up. Point to the 3. That's it. So let me grab this from you. Once again, a really easy way. We're just going to draw a line going across. Zigzag, zigzag, and check my boxes for me. Count.
1, 2, 3.
Absolutely right. Good job. You did an excellent job with that, Aria. So remember, here's what you'll do. Check the bottom and then count at the side and make sure those numbers match so that you can get that just right. I'd like Savvy to come up to the front, and Savvy, take our eraser and erase our board while we move on to our next activity, because I want to show you something really special. Students watching, we're going to be working together to figure out which hand is which. Sometimes we need to know what's the hand that we write with, and I've got a poem on our screen that is going to help us know the difference between our right hand and our left hand. Listen carefully. This is my right hand, I raise it up high. This is my left hand, I'll touch the sky. Right hand, left hand, roll them around. Left hand, right hand, pound, pound, pound. All right, students watching, boys and girls in our classroom, join me with just the motions. Listen to the words. This is my right hand, I'll raise it up high. This is my left hand, I'll touch the sky. Right hand, left hand, roll them around. Left hand, right hand, pound, pound, pound. Everyone stand. Join me with the motions and the words. Here we go. This is my right hand, I'll raise it up high. This is my left hand, I'll touch the sky. Right hand, left hand, roll them around. Left hand, right hand, pound, pound, pound. Good job. Have a seat. Let's practice something. Now, I'm keeping my back to you so that we're facing the same way. Students watching and boys and girls in our classroom, raise your left hand up. There you go. Good job. All right, left hand down. Left hand up. That's got it. Left hand down. Right hand up. Take your right hand, touch your head. Right hand down. Left hand up. Take your left hand, touch your nose. All right, hands down, hands right in your lap. So our right hand is on this side and our left hand is on this side. So that will help us know exactly what side of the room we're to follow directions. Now, this is a very special lesson because students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, we are going to be counting together to a very big number. All right, in our last lesson, we learned how to count to this number. And Emery, what number did we count to?
20.
20 is right, but today in this lesson, it's a big day because we're going to learn how to count to this number. Boys watching, tell us the number we're counting to. And Titus, what's our number?
30.
We're going to count all the way to 30. If you think you're up to the job, give me a smile. Okay, I think we should try it. Then everyone stand up. Stretch, 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 stretch to the ceiling. Students, watch me. Watching right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. There we go. There we go. You ready? Do you have enough energy? Hands by your side. Let's start at 1. Let's count all the way to 30. Start together. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
That sounded good, but let's do this. Girls and girls watching, sit down. Boys and boys watching, stay standing. Boys and boys watching, let's count together. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5,
6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
21,
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Good job, boys and boys watching. You can have a seat. Girls and girls watching, stand up. Girls and girls watching, let's count together. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8,
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
21, 22, 23.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Excellent job. You can have a seat. And I've got a little bit of a thinking question for you. Students watching, you be listening to it as well. Look at this number right here. Go ahead and share with me the number that you see. Tanner, what's this number?
25,
Careful, this one right here.
15.
It's 15. What number is 1 more than 15? Students watching. And what number is 1 more than 15, Trey? Stand fast.
One more.
What is 1 more than 15? What number comes next? So here's 15. What's 1 more than
16.
16, is it? Good thinking. What about this number? What number is this, Hayden?
27.
What number is 1 more than 27, boys watching? And check their answer. Aria, what's 1 more than 27?
28.
It is 28. It's 1 more because it is the next number. Now, we have something that I want us to do. In our last lesson, we really worked on counting with our counting zoo. And with our counting zoo, we started with this number. And remind me, what number is this again, Kobe?
1.
It is the number 1. And we counted to Tanner. What number do you see?
2.
We did it. Why don't we have everyone stand up? Let's count together. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job. You can have a seat. And we said every time we went to the next number. How many more was it, Ava? So when I go from 2 to 3, it is? How many more?
1 more.
It is 1 more. Good thinking, Ava. What about if I go from 5 to 6, girls watching? And when I go from 5 to 6, Victoria, how many more is it?
1 more.
It is 1 more. Oh, this is really a challenge. What about when I go from 9 to 10? How many more is that, Titus?
1.
It is. It is 1 more. Well, we're going to do something a little bit different. In our last lesson, we counted forward, and every time it got 1 more. Well, let's do something different. Let's count backward. And you're going to notice that every time we count backward, it is going to be one less. Do you think we can count backward together? Let's stand up, students watching, you join us. Let's start at 10, we'll count backward to 1. Here we go. 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You didn't stay standing. Every time we counted backward, the number was one less. Now let's do it the fun way. You ready? Let's crouch down. Students watching, you join us. Let's crouch down to the ground. We're going to start at 10. When we get to the number 1, we're going to sit right down in chair check position. You ready? Count backward, beginning with 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a seat in chair check position. So when I count from 8 to 7, is that more or is it less? Aria, from 8 to 7, am I getting bigger or getting smaller?
Smaller.
I am. I'm going backwards, so it's less. What about when I count from 6 to 5? Is it more or less, Hayden? From 6 to 5, is it getting bigger? That's right, it's getting smaller, so it's less. When I go from 2 to 1, is it getting bigger or smaller, Benjamin?
Bigger?
Oh, from 2 to 1, I'm getting bigger?
No.
No, I'm not. I'm getting smaller because I'm counting less. When I count backward, that means I'm counting less. My number is getting smaller. Now, I need some helpers to come up to the front of our classroom. And these helpers are going to help me hold some straws. And we're going to see how many straws I brought with me. Why don't we have Aria get us started? Aria, come hold this straw. Let's have Trey come up to the front, Hayden come up to the front, Emery come up to the front. Love Benjamin smile. Benjamin, come share that smile with us. Students watching, are you starting to count to see how many straws we're putting at the front of our classroom? Titus, love your smile. Come up to the front. Kobe is sitting up so nice and straight and tall. Victoria's got a gorgeous smile to share. Come on, Kobe. Loving how Ava looks. Ava, come up to the front of our classroom. And let's have Savvy come up as well. Come on, Victoria. All right. And we have Ava right there. Now, students watching, you'll be ready to count right along with us. And let's have Tanner stand up. Tanner, as I put my hand over their head, I want you to count the straws for me. And students watching, join Tanner. A little louder.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You did it. So how many straws did we have, students watching? And Tanner, how many straws did we have?
10.
Now, I've got a challenge for Aslan and for our girls watching. Aslan, are you up to a challenge? Girls watching, are you up to a challenge? I'm going to take straws from hands, and Aslan and girls watching count backwards, starting with 10. Ready? Go.
10,
Good.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You did it. Now, Aslan, don't sit down yet, and girls watching, don't you sit down yet either. Aslan and girls watching, as you counted backward, did your number get bigger or did it get smaller? Aslan, what was it?
It got smaller.
It did, because when I count backward, my number is less. Girls watching, I think you got that as well. Students watching and boys and girls in our classroom, we have been working on looking at our numbers one by one. And in our last lesson, we put some animals in the zoo, but I've got a little bit of a problem. All of my animals, they escaped from the zoo, and I need some helpers to help me get them back in the zoo. Right now, I don't have any animals in my zoo, but I would like to have some animals. So Kobe, come up to the front really fast and move your favorite animal into the zoo. Students watching, once Kobe puts an animal in the zoo, how many animals are going to be in my zoo? And Kobe's got him in there. All right, Kobe, how many animals are in my zoo right now?
1.
That's it. Well, I don't want just one animal. I want one more than one. So Benjamin, show me one more than one. And students watching, what number is one more than one? And what number is that, Victoria? Good, add another one.
1,
Oh, one more than one.
2.
That's it, 2 is one more than one. And now I have 2 animals in my zoo. Victoria, I now want one more than 2, so come move an animal to get there. And what number is one more than 2? Aria?
3.
That's it, I just go to the next number. Got it? Just move it really fast. Good for you. And now I have 3 animals in my zoo, but Aria, now I want 1 more than 3, so move an animal. And students watching, what number is 1 more than 3? And Savvy, check their answer.
That's 4.
It is 4. Savvy, now I have 4, but I want 1 more than 4. Move my next number for me, Savvy. And what number is 1 more than 4, Trey? Stand fast.
5.
It is. 5 is 1 more. Trey, I'll be ready for you in just a moment because Trey is going to help us. Quick, 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 Savvy. Oh, she likes that kangaroo. Got it. Look at all of those animals in my zoo. Well, I have 5 animals in my zoo, but I don't think that is enough. I would like to have this number of animals in my zoo. And Trey, why don't you help me? How many marbles do you see on my card?
6.
I do. I have 6. And Trey, come move to make 6 animals in my zoo. And let's look at our number on my card. I have the number 6 and I have the number word 6. S-I-X is the number word 6. S-I-X is the number word 6. So how many animals are in my zoo right now, Ava?
4.
Oh, careful. I've got some guys up here. In fact, I'm going to get them right down on the grass so they don't try to escape again.
6.
I have 6, but Ava, stay standing. And girls watching, help Ava with this. I don't want just 6 animals. I want to have 1 more than 6. So students watching, and Ava, how many is that? What's 1 more than 6?
7.
7 is it? Come make 7 animals go in our zoo. And I want you to notice right here, this right here is how many gumballs, students watching? And Titus, how many gumballs?
8.
Oh, careful. Count them up.
7.
7 is it. It's the number 7. And you'll see on the front, I have the number 7 and the number word 7. S-E-V-E-N is the number word 7. Listen again. S-E-V-E-N is the number word 7. Titus, how many animals are in my zoo right now?
7.
I have 7, but Titus, I think I'd like your help. I think I'd like to have 1 more than 7. What number is 1 more than 7?
8.
Come get 8 animals in my zoo and notice how many pencils I have. Emery, how many pencils do you see on my card?
8.
There are 8 pencils. Good job, Emery. And you can see right here, here's my number 8 and my number word 8. E-I-G-H-T is my number word 8. E-I-G-H-T is my number word 8. Well, I'm ready to go to my next number. And boys watching, tell me how many pennies I have on this card. It's a big number, isn't it? And check their answer for me. Aslan, how many pennies? Oh, not 10. Why don't we count together, Aslan? And students watching, count with Aslan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
How many?
9.
9. Do I have 9 animals in my zoo right now, Aslan? Do you see 9 animals in my zoo?
No.
No. How many do you see? Not 7. Let's count together.
8.
Yes, I have 8. I have 8. I want 9. How many animals do I need to move over?
1 more.
I do. Move 1 more over, and while she does that, we're going to look at the number 9 and the number word 9. N-I-N-E is the number word 9. Listen again. N-I-N-E is the number word 9, and here's the number 9. Now, are all of my animals in my zoo? Look carefully, students watching. Did I get them all? And help me out. Hayden, do I have all of the animals in my zoo?
No, ma'am.
I do not. So, Hayden, how many do I have right now?
9.
I have 9. How many are still out?
1 more.
What number means 1 more than 9?
10.
Move my last animal into the zoo, and let's look at our last number. Now, students watching, boys and girls in this classroom, you're going to see something just a little bit different. I have all 10 of my bowling pins in one stack right here on this side of my card called the tens place. This is the number 10. The number 10 looks a little bit different. I have a 1 in the tens place and a 0 in the ones place, but this right here is my number 10. And T-E-N is my number word 10. T-E-N is my number word 10. Now let's take just a little bit of time and I am going to mix some of these up. Boys and girls in our classroom, students watching, I'm going to want some really fast answers. We ready? Go. Emery, what's my number?
9.
You got it. Boys watching. And check their answer, Benjamin.
6.
Good thinking. Girls watching. Aria, check their answer.
10.
Got it. Titus.
7.
Super. Kobe.
8.
Yes. Ava.
6.
Nice. Tanner.
9.
That was really fast. Now I'm ready for some more helpers to come up to the front of our classroom, but there's a really big problem. I have my numbers, but they're still all mixed up, and we need to get our numbers in order according to our number line. Ava, come up and grab this card. Now, students watching, is Ava going to take her card to the front of my line, to the middle, or to the back? Let's see what she does. Ah, she's a good thinker, isn't she? Let's go to this one, and Victoria, come grab this number. Where do you think she's going to take it? Oh, I think she's thinking. On it? Oh, looks like she's staying about the middle. Good job, Victoria. You can face our students watching and give them a smile. Titus, where do you think you should take this number? Just turn a little bit this direction so our students watching can see you. There you go. Nice. Oh, he saw that 9 is 1 more than 8, so he's right there. Next one. Let's have Emery come help me with this. He's thinking. Students watching, where should he go? We have some sharp people. I wonder if Victoria just noticed Emery's number. Take this number, Savvy. Take us to the part of the line you should go. Good thinking, Victoria. Let's see if Savvy's going to share a nice smile too. Okay, what do we think, students watching? Are these two going to be right together? Maybe we'll have a helper come help us. Come grab this card for me, Benjamin. I like that smile. Look how still Emery is holding his card. All right, oh, Savvy, I think Benjamin wants to get right there, so why don't you move down just a little bit. Savvy, what number do you have?
1.
Where do you think 1 should go, Savvy? I think so, maybe more a little bit this direction as well. Hayden, come grab your card. And students watching, where do you think Hayden should be standing in our number line? Okay, just a couple more spaces left. Come up to the front for us, Aria. She's thinking about where this should go. Let's grab this one right here. Let's have Aslan come get this one. And then Tanner, come up to the front and he'll finish us up with our last number. Where is everyone going? Students watching, are you agreeing with where our numbers are so far? And let's see, it looks like Aslan is looking around. Where should Aslan go? I think this looks good. Tanner, you want to face toward our students watching? And let's have Trey stand up. And boys watching, join Trey. Count our numbers for us and let's see if they're in the right order. Here we go, Trey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Are these in the right order, Trey?
Yes.
Yes, they definitely are. Now, I'm going to do something. I'm going to take this number away. Students watching, what number did I just take away? And Kobe, what number is missing from our number line? Stand fast, Kobe.
7.
7 is missing. He knew it was 7 because we count 6, 7. 7 is 1 more than 6. Oh, I'm coming to take another number away. Girls watching, tell me what number I just took away. And what number did I just take away, Trey?
6.
Look carefully.
4.
4, because we count 3, 4. Nice job. I'm going to take our cards. Those of you who are holding cards, you can go back to your seats. And then we're going to be able to look at something just a little bit different. I want us to look at something called a pattern. And a pattern is just something that is repeating. It goes over and over the very same shapes or whatever our pattern might be. So let's look down here at the very bottom. And I want you to notice right here. It's kind of hidden just a little bit, but we've got something right down there. What do you see right here, Savvy?
A blue circle.
It is. I'm glad she told me everything. It's blue and it's a circle. What about this right here? What do you see here, Aslan?
Red.
A red.
Circle.
Okay, so blue circle, red circle. Keep going, Titus.
Blue.
A blue.
Blue circle.
There you go. So blue circle, red circle, blue circle. What comes next, Tanner?
Red circle.
All right. I wonder, students watching, help me finish the pattern. What should come after my red circle? And check their answer for me, Emery. What should come next?
Blue.
A blue square, right?
Blue circle.
A blue circle. It's important not only the shape, but also the color. What should come after that blue circle, Titus?
Red.
Red what?
Circle.
A red circle is correct. You know what? I think I know what should come next. And students watching, you check. There we go. Students watching, didn't I do a nice job? What do you think, Savvy? Am I finishing up my pattern with a yellow circle? You think so? Is that part of my pattern? Stand to answer.
Yes.
Do you see a yellow circle anywhere?
Yeah.
But should it be there? No, it shouldn't. I can't just choose any color and any shape and have it be correct. What should I have put next? Blue circle, red circle, blue circle, red circle, blue circle, red circle.
Blue.
Blue circle comes next, and Savvy helps us finish up that pattern. Let's go to our next one and help me finish up with this. Tell me the first shape that you see, Aria.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Square.
It is a yellow square. Hayden.
Yellow square.
Okay, so yellow square, yellow square. Keep going for us, Aslan.
Purple square.
Purple square, Benjamin.
Purple square.
Oh, students watching, what should I have next for my pattern? This one's a little bit challenging. Titus, what should I have next?
A yellow circle.
A yellow circle. Do you see circles on my pattern at all?
I mean a yellow square.
I'm glad you fixed it. Yellow square is right. Now, Titus, why couldn't it be a yellow circle? What was the reason?
Because it's not part of their paddle.
You're right. It wasn't the right shape. It was the right color, but the wrong shape. Well, what should come after Titus's yellow square, Tanner?
Another yellow square.
Oh, students watching, did you hear what Tanner just said? He reminded us that another yellow square should come next. Challenge. What is the last shape for my pattern, students watching? And take the challenge. Ava, what shape should I do next?
Purple square.
She's got it. I'll take that purple square, and that can definitely finish up my pattern. Now, I have with me our counting chart, and we learned in this lesson how to count all the way to this number right here. And what number did we learn how to count to? Trey, what number is this?
30.
It is. It's the number 30. But what would happen if I go from 27 to 28? Is that one more or one less, students watching? And it's 27 to 28, one more or one less? Aria?
One less.
Oh, 27 to 28.
One more.
One more because I'm getting bigger. What if I go from 15 to 14? Is that one more or one less, boys watching? And what is it, Benjamin?
One less.
It is. When I go forward, it's more. When I go backward, it means less. Now, in a moment, I'm going to again say the words prepare for arithmetic. When I say prepare for arithmetic, get that arithmetic paper out, ready to check the front. Prepare for arithmetic. Nice. Hayden was ready to go quickly. Now, notice on the front of our paper, we had a chance to do a little bit of coloring with some zoo animals and following a number pattern. Let's turn our paper to the back and go ahead and have your pencil in your hand. Notice right on the back, we have some numbers at the very top, just like the numbers we counted together. Let's put our finger right on the very first number and let's count from 1 to 10. Students watching, join us in the classroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's go down to number 1. Number 1 says mark the circle to show how many. First of all, tell me, how many elephants do you see, Emery?
2.
There's 2. Find the number 2 and mark the circle under 2.
I can't find mine.
It's right in your hand. Turn it to the back. There you go. All right, now we're going to our next animal. Oh, that's a lot of ducks. Students watching, count those ducks really quickly. Just our students watching. And how many ducks do you see, Benjamin?
6.
There are 6, so find the number 6 and mark underneath the number 6. Now quietly take your crayons out. We want to take a chance to color the correct number of blocks. Remember, we want to match up the blocks that are at the bottom with the number of blocks that we need to color. They did the first one for us. How many blocks did they color in, Benjamin?
3.
That's right. They started at the bottom and they matched 3 with 3 and they colored in 3 blocks. What about for our next one? How many blocks should we color in, Aria?
1.
That's correct. So take your crayon and color in just 1 block. We always want to start from the very bottom. We're on the blue blocks. Color in just 1. I love how quickly Savvy colored hers in. She's already ready to go to the next one. Go to the purple blocks. How many blocks should we color in, students watching? And check their answer, Aslan.
5.
That's right. Oh, this is going to be a big job. Take your crayon. Let's quickly color in 5 blocks starting at the bottom. Good job. Oh, that looks so neat. Really neat, Ava. Excellent, Benjamin. Students watching, I want you to look at Benjamin's paper really quickly. You're going to see how neatly and carefully he colored in his blocks. I hope that your paper looks just as good as this one. All right, let's go to our last one. And tell us, Victoria, how many blocks should we color in for our last one? Be really fast.
4.
That's correct. Color in those 4 blocks quickly. So go up really fast. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a line, zigzag, zigzag. Oh, there's your line because you want to match them up. So zigzag, zigzag, all the way to there. All right, our last set of directions says we're going to again use our crayons and we're going to color to continue the pattern. Students watching, I want you to finish coloring your pattern with your on-site teacher.